minutes away from leaving. It's just me in this big, big bunkhouse. And on the other side, there's another big one, and they put a girl over there. And that's it. That's all I was in this beautiful place. Such a strange Camino experience in some ways, you know, doing it during COVID. Very, very different. Well, one thing about this place is with only 2 people here, you're certainly not going to find food. And, you know, you can't really blame them either. Yeah, oh, here we have a guy parked at the gate. You gotta just open this gate, all right? I got stuck at it. I want to just open someone's gate. Well, so my first mission is to find some breakfast. And I think in a couple of kilometers, there's that Ponta Macera, that really nice bridge. And there is a restaurant there, so I'm just hoping that it's open, willing to feed me some food. Come on, breakfast. One thing I hate is hiking on an empty stomach. And that sucks. All right, I'm gonna be looking for anything. Supermarket, whatever. Something to put in my stomach, that's for sure. Hey, you know, at least the sun is out. Oh, I found food, coffee in Transmonte. If you're gonna be heading off trail, like to Alberga, that's kind of out of the way, you better be smarter than I was. I mean, the girl that told me about it mentioned food and supermarket, and you know, I should have listened a little more carefully. She probably meant bring your own food. Oh my God, fantastic. Holy man, was that what the doctor ordered? Oh, I mean, I was hoping for a croissant, you know, I would have taken a tiny little muffin, I would have taken anything. And then she comes out with this massive sandwich. It's like, oh my God, I'm so happy. It's so awesome. Okay, is there a fire someplace? What is this bomber doing so low? Huh. We'll figure. I don't say it that often, but the way I generally deal with things is to just not, like with, how do you even say this? When you're making plans and you're thinking about telling people where you're going, usually I just don't, because some people are cheerleaders, but most of them aren't, right? And also, like even on Camino, you get people telling you, oh, you know, how hard something is coming up, or, you know, they fearmonger. And I mean, I got told in Finisterre that Santiago was on lockdown. This one guy told me, seemed very sure of himself. I haven't heard that from a single other person. I brought it up to one other group. They just looked at me like I was crazy. And I haven't brought it up again. I want to spread something if it's not. And I mean, I have been passing people left, right, and center. Like not today, but yesterday. They all started in Santiago. So, I mean, that guy made it sound like, he even said the words, you know, basically if you show up here on the bus, it's straight to the airport for you. They just bring you to the airport. So, you know, the guy is either very misinformed or what, but yeah, man, just, if everyone is saying it, okay. But when one person says something, just, yeah, take it with a grain of salt, you know? Talk about adding on some unneeded stress. Yeah, it's actually quite rare that they're playing music. You know, the Spanish people, they just don't like have music belting out of their house or anything like that. They're loud people when they talk. Especially when they've had a few beers, you know, they will drown out everything. But yeah, as far as music and stuff, yeah, not so much. Walk through the villages, usually you don't hear any music playing at any house. All right, passing Cafe Bar, kilometer 79. Go down here, across the bridge, I take a big uphill, and I stop again for a little something to eat. If I feel like anything. That was a big sandwich. And then, yeah, there's nowhere else to eat. Like 8.8 kilometers, pretty much to Santiago, unless you, yeah. It's the first one I've noticed over 80. It's exciting. All right, I got lunch in me. Still a pretty decent lunch. Now it's off to Santiago. I got really no other reason to stop now until I get to the cathedral, except for little rests. Well, it's unfortunately started to shower. I really hope just for some nice weather for my arrival into Santiago. But, you know, it held off pretty much until about 20 minutes ago. I can't really believe I'm in the last, like, 4 kilometers of this 1,000-kilometer Camino. It's a usual thing with me, it just doesn't hit home. Not right away. It takes a while to sink in. Yeah. Oh my God, there they are. Oh, I need one last break, and then off I go. Go down here and back up and straight to them. Well, I'm basically dependent on gut hooks now, because I don't remember really anything for markers after this. That's all right though, we'll get there. Well, I finished the north boundary trail, it wasn't raining. I finished the south boundary trail, it wasn't raining. I finished Santiago, Francis, it wasn't raining. But you know, someday I have a big milestone and it's raining. And here I am. Can't win them all, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I asked someone to take my picture. I don't care if it's raining. One of them I look whipped. One of them I think the other two I look kind of happy, so good enough. I imagine there'll be more big moments, but that one's pretty big. That's a big moment. Burgue Blanco. Good enough, man. I don't think anything fancy. You can actually see the towers from here. I am glad I didn't take my time. This is a good, proper rain shower. Hey guys, this is now like 7-8 months after the Camino. I have finished everything. Finally, this is the ultimate end for me. I finished editing. I finished the whole thing. I mean, it was just a matter of it all coming out on YouTube now. In the background, I have Lacatitlan in Guatemala. I've been running around ever since, pretty much, since I did the Camino. It was crazy, it was insane. I would do it again. I would run the experience again. I know a lot of people go back and do the Francis again and again, but I would go back and do like the Norte or something like that. Maybe I will one day, right? But you know, recommended. It's really cool. I mean, for something that only takes about 6 weeks, you know, if you can manage to get that kind of time off, it's really cool. What a crazy experience. I met so many people. I saw a lot of Spain. Anyway, if you actually watched me hammer my way through the whole thing with Dad and Evelyn, and by the way, thank you for the positive comments about Dad and Evelyn. You know, yeah, it's very cool, right? It's very, very cool. If you've watched the whole thing, congratulations. It's as if you've come with me. I can't imagine how many hours it was. 25 hours or 20 hours or something you watched. But congrats, you're here with me at the end, as far as the end of the Camino. And you know, I always say that, you know, my normal hikes, get out there and hike, and you know, get out there and do Camino. If my 86-year-old girlfriend of my dad's can do it, you can do it. Take care.